There's a couple I know. He is from Scotland and she is from Canada. And Scots have a way of pronouncing the letter U. So bus, for example, or B-U-S, you would pronounce as bus. They pronounce it as bus. And the Canadian, this lady, has this "and" at the end of her sentences. Like what we use "la," they use "and." So this person "and," this car "and," this person was late "and," so they have this "and," the Scottish have this "bus," they pronounce it as "bus." After a few years, when I met them, they had just got married. After a few years, 2 or 3 years later, I noticed that she was saying "bus" and he was saying "and," which was not the case before. But I suppose we might say this is part of the process of becoming one. As we know, in marriage, the two become one. They don't instantly are one, they become one. It's a process and it takes time, and it takes being together in relationship, it takes communication with each other. That's how, as we all know, we develop our relationships. We first get to know the person, how? Through talking. And what about the talking? Is it because I am the one doing all the talking that I get to know the other one? No. It's because I'm trying to listen to what the other is saying. I'm inviting the other to speak, that I then get to know who the other is. And in the measure that I reveal myself, the other one listening to me gets to know who I am. And in this way, we develop a relationship with each other. In this way, then we find that, I agree with this person. So, intellectual or mental unity. We feel the same way about the same things. Emotional unity. We have the same desire to pray, to go to Mass. We have the same priority for prayer in our lives, or similar. Or at least, even if it's not really so, or she is not really having the same devotion as I am, he or she is open to prayer or being introduced into it by me. So spiritual unity. And finally, at the other level, the physical unity, where we begin to want to live together and to spend our lives together with each other. So that will be marriage, as we have heard now in the Gospel at the wedding of Cana. But what has started in the courtship time needs to continue through the marriage. The communication that allows the relationship to be established and to grow needs to continue. Because without the communication, the relationship can die. The relationship can become cold and empty, and then you begin to misunderstand. And there are many things that perhaps I need to clear up with you, I need to ventilate, to express to you. I don't, because we are not in good communication. And of course, when the verbal communication stops, you can also expect that the conjugal communication also stops, because that is also communication. This is the sacrament of marriage. But it is the same for us as children of God, living with the Father, living with our Mother Mary. As we see in this, as we have heard in this Gospel, Mother Mary was invited. Jesus was also there. The mother of Jesus was there. And Jesus and his disciples have also been invited. So in this wedding, both Mother Mary and Jesus are there. And yet, somehow, they ran out of wine. Wine, as we know in the Gospel, is a symbol of joy. They ran out of joy in their wedding, in their relationship, in their marriage. They are living as children of God. In their living as brothers and sisters to each other. They ran out of it. And Mother Mary, being so attentive to all our situations, she brings the situation to Jesus. She prays for us even before we know it. Because it does not indicate here that the bride or bridegroom knew that they were running out of wine. But Mother Mary saw in advance. And so she brought the situation to Jesus. And so when Jesus was introduced to the situation, he restored wine. He restored joy to the relationship. What does this mean? What does it mean that Jesus is in our midst? What does it mean that Jesus is in our families, in our marriages? It means that He is a part of our life. What does it mean that He is a part of our life? It means that we are living with Him. We are communicating with Him. We are speaking with Him. We are listening to Him also. This is prayer. This is what we call prayer. Prayer is not only about asking, Lord, give me a Mercedes Benz. Lord, give me a good job. Lord, give me a good husband. Lord, preserve me from sickness. Lord, I want to work in the US. Whatever. It's not only about asking and asking and asking. Prayer is about listening also. Yes, we need to ventilate. We need to say, Lord, I'm unhappy about this and I don't like that. This person has hurt me. All that is necessary and is part of our prayer. Very good. But we cannot stop there. We need to go the next step. The next step of listening to what He is saying to us. And in our situations and so on, He may say to us something very surprising or very simple. He may say to us, yes, this person has hurt you. But I love you. I love you more than this person does. I remember when I was leaving home to go to Spain to start being a missionary in Bourbon Day. My congregation is called Bourbon Day. My prayer at the place of taking off from Changi was, Lord, I'm going to give my life to you. I'm going to try to be a shepherd for the ones who will put into my hands. But who is going to take care of my family, my loved ones here? And the Lord said to me, I will. Because they are my children too. I love your family too. I can love them more than you love them, than you can love them. Because I love them more than you love them. Because I am God. And that gave me so much relief. And I said, okay, Lord, if you are going to take care of my family, let's go. Let's go. So, this is prayer. Listening to Him, because He has the words of eternal life, as Peter said to Him. Where shall we go, Lord? You have the words of eternal life, and we believe. So when we believe also that we can hear Him. He is with us. And He is speaking to us. And in this way we develop a relationship with Him that is not based only on what we say and what we think, but is based on what He is saying to us. What He wants us to see in the whole situation. On Friday, before I came into the church for the Mass of the ordination, I was in the adoration chapel. And as I walked in to the church, I saw all the preparations being done. The shelter, the stage, the band, all the equipment there, even the artificial flooring, the wooden floor to make it even so that nobody will trip and fall, and so on. And all the flowers. And I said, Lord, so much expense, money, time, effort. Is it just for me and Michael? Yes, on the one hand, yes. But as I continue to meditate, what He said to me was, this is not only about you. Yes, it's about you because you are the one choosing to say yes and to come forward and so on. But this is about me. All this grandeur, all this Eucharist that we are going to celebrate now, it's not about the priest or the